2 or 3 minutes you could give me?
Okay. For you, anything. What's up?
Well, you're never going to believe this.
Try me.
Well, you know, Lila Quartermain and I have gotten to be pretty good friends over making this Cocoa Lila bars.
Yes?
Well, she's invited me to this big fancy party that she's giving up at her house tonight.
No.
We haven't heard the best part yet. She's giving it for her grandson and his father, who's a lord. He's English.
No.
That means that his wife is a lady.
This wouldn't happen to be Lord Ashton, would it?
Why, yeah, how'd you know?
Well, I've been working on Lord Ashton's yacht for a week now.
You're kidding. You mean that great big fancy boat out there in the harbor?
Yes, it's called a yacht, specifically.
Oh, well, I don't know what you call it, but it looks like a great big fancy boat to me. Well, what's he like?
Well, he's...
Well, no. Tell me about her. Do I have to curtsy? Or did that go out with the American Revolution?
Yeah.
Oh, sugar, do you have to bow to him before you go to work on his boat?
No, Mom, I don't have to bow. He is English, he's a lord, but he's a pretty regular guy, if you know what I mean.
Oh, now, don't tell me they're just plain folks.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, what's she like? Lila said that she was his 4th or maybe 5th wife. She doesn't know much about her. She hasn't met her yet.
Well, neither do I, because I haven't met her yet either.
Well, what have you heard about her? She tall, short, skinny, bald,
I don't know.
fat?
I haven't seen her. I've been out to the yacht, but she hasn't been around. I get the impression she's kind of reclusive.
Oh. Gosh, can you just imagine? An ex-go-go dancer like me meeting royalty. God bless Lila Quartermain.
Rose, that chair needs pushing back just a little. Oh, and Jennings, those flowers go on the mantel. And these on the coffee table here.
Yes, Mrs. Quartermain. We'll take care of everything.
More flowers?
The English love flowers, dear.
Hello, Jennings.
Oh, smell the flowers.
That smell is costing us a fortune.
Busy, huh?
Well, we came back early from the hospital to see if we could help out.
Flowers all over the place.
Well, there are more flowers coming, I'm afraid.
Hi. How generous of you to go to all this trouble for my father.
Oh, thank
Why
you.
is it nobody ever calls me generous?
Well, there's an answer for that, Edward. I just don't think you want to hear it.
What Charles people are very interested in meeting your father.
I'm much more interested in meeting the elusive Lady Ashton. Can't wait to see what kind of woman it took to replace Tracy.
Well, just finished up rather a long session with our marine mechanic. Fascinating old bird he is.
Well, what does he say? When can we go back to sea?
Well, he's trying to talk me into putting the boat into dry dock for a thorough overhaul, which I suspect is a worthwhile idea.
Well, how long would we have to be in Port Charles?
What does it matter? I mean, as soon as you go ashore and start to meet people, you're going to have a
Lawrence, I'm not lonely. I have you, and that's all I need, really.
Then why do I get the impression that you are working yourself up to getting out of the Quartermain's party tonight?
I suppose I am.
They're wonderful people. They're my ex-in-laws.
It's not that, really.
Everybody is looking forward to meeting you. If you don't go to this party, a lot of people are going to be very disappointed. Besides which, it is for us. And for Ned. Are you getting another migraine, darling?
No.
Then what is it? You can tell me.
You're going to laugh.
Not if it's serious, I won't.
Well, I just have this sense of foreboding about tonight, Lawrence, and I haven't been able to shake it.
Foreboding? About what?
That something unexpected's going to happen.
Who knows? Could be exciting.
Yes, I suppose.
What's the matter, Father?
The guest list is what's the matter.
Lila, I really think these flowers are going to look better over here. What are your thoughts?
Well, try them, dear. Edward, what is wrong with my guest list?
Well, Charlene, for example.
Edward, I've suffered through many a dinner party for your business friends. Now I'm going to enjoy seeing some of my friends for a change.
I think this whole house looks beautiful with these flowers.
Yeah, much too beautiful for the likes of the guest list. I think we ought to have neon lighting.
What's the matter with the guest list? I had a look at it. It seems fine. Anyway, I think it's good for Ned to meet a broad spectrum of our friends.
Wait a minute, excuse me. I thought this party was for Lord and Lady Ashton.
It is, but I mean, they're not going to be staying in Port Charles forever. And I'm hoping that Ned is.
Come on, Al. I want you to help me with the inventory. I want to make sure that the liquor store sent exactly what I'm paying for. Back in 1968, they shortchanged me by a six-pack of beer.
That burned deeply, didn't it, Father?
Oh, dear.
Is there something wrong, Lila?
Well, I don't seem to have enough young people on the list. I'm afraid Ned will be terribly bored. Now, let me think.
Oh, I won't be bored, Grandmother, really. I find older women much more exciting.
Well, just in case Lila might be right, you might find yourself bored and things very uninteresting. I think you should get yourself a date.
Well, I don't know any.
I agree with Monica. It's healthier.
Well, there, you're outnumbered. So you go and find yourself some nice, lovely young thing.
Where?
Well, I think you could start at General Hospital. I'm sure there are lots of lovely young nurses there. Well, more than willing to go out with you.
This is crazy, really.
Perhaps, but it might be a lot of fun. Go along with you now. Shoo, shoo.
Where are you going?
I'm going to General Hospital. You want to come along?
Yeah, sure, that'd be great.
What are we gonna do there?
Find a date for tonight.
Okay.
Gallery Olivia, may I help you?
Is Olivia in yet?
No, she's not. Is this Miss Stansbury?
Yes.
I believe I told you I would call you the moment I heard from her.
I need to come and see her on a very urgent matter. I have no idea what shuttle flight to take, and therefore I am completely held up here.
Well, I promise you I will call you the minute I hear.
Thank you very much.
What's that all about? Your name fell off.
Oh, business call.
Business? I thought maybe you and Robert were having another misunderstanding, huh?
No. Everything with Robert is just great.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That was a very difficult client in New York, driving me up the wall. I have to take a shuttle there this afternoon to straighten things out.
This afternoon you have to go? Oh, Pooh, come on.
What? What's the matter?
Why don't you go shopping with me? I got to find my wedding dress, and I have a horrible decision I have to make on this.
Why?
Well, I want to go with traditional virginal white, and I don't want to be a hypocrite about it. What am I going to do?
I think the pure in heart can wear anything.
Oh, you were so sweet to say that to me, but I don't know if I can get away with it.
Why don't you tell me exactly how you want to look in your wedding dress?
I want to look ravishing. And we can throw a little bit of pure in heart in there, and I want it simple, but I don't want it bland. You know, I'm afraid it'll be bland if it's too simple. What do you think?
I wouldn't worry about being bland if I were you. Oh, hello.
I've just gotten the word. Olivia wants you here at 6.
Thank you. I have to take the 5 o'clock shuttle, which means I can probably make it to at least one boutique.
Fabulous. You're going out today? You're gonna miss the Quartermain's party tonight.
Yeah, I think I am.
Sweetheart, it is given in honor of Lord and Lady Ashton.
La-di-da.
La-di-da is right. I mean, what kind of parties do we have in Port Charles? Nothing. It's going to be the social event of the fall. It's going to be the biggest thing that happens before my wedding. You're not going to go to it this town? Don't know it is. At least we got a Lord and Lady.
Well, I know you could probably find a better date to go to this party than me.
Nobody could do better than you for a date.
Well, you know, I was thinking about wearing my imitation pearls. That's what I should do, just pearls and a black dress.
Mama, I know exactly where you're headed with this, and I'm not in the mood for a party.
Well, now, wait a minute. You've got to start going out and seeing people again. I know it's difficult, but Well, it's just necessary. It's part of life. And you've done real well setting yourself up in business, and that's real good, too. But that's only one part of life, you see. And, well, heck, you and I, neither of us have had a good time for a whole long time here. And, well, you'd know everybody there.
What's wrong with Dan Rooney? Why don't you ask him to go?
Ruby snagged him for the evening.
Beat you to the punch, huh?
Oh, don't worry about that. There are other fish in the sea.
You gotta be quicker, Mama.
Well, now, it's true. See, if we could just...
Yeah, excuse me. Can I help you?
I've got a message from your partner, Mac.
Okay, what is it?
He needs you out on the yacht right away. He said you can close up shop and come out. I'll take you.
Okay, I'll be with you in just a minute.
I'll wait outside.
Okay.
Now, wait a minute. Well, you're not getting off the hook as easy as that. At least promise me that you'll think about this. Think about taking me to the party tonight.
All right, Mama, I promise. I'll think about it.
Well, I'm serious. Gotta think about something else, too, Colton.
What's that?
Now, if you want to be a success in business now, the best kind of business is done socializing with your most important clients. Think about that.
If I get up for this party, the only reason that I'm going is because of you. And if you believe that, I got some property I want to sell you.
Oh, now, wait a minute. I already bought that rich Brooklyn once for you.
5 more minutes and I am out of here.
Bad day?
It was a terrible day. I am ready to hit the showers. Oh, I made some notes for you right here. Yeah, so you can just transfer that. Enjoy your shift.
That was such a good meeting. Claire, I do hope, though, you didn't mind that I had photographers there to cover our daycare center meeting.
Oh, of course not. Well, one does need publicity if you want to raise money. And, of course, it won't do your husband's campaign any harm either.
That's true, and I'm very interested in my husband's campaign.
Hello, Amanda.
Oh, hello, Audrey.
Good to see you. And Mrs. Howard. Hello.
Mrs. Hardy.
Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Audrey. Great news. Mrs. Howard has agreed to join our fundraising campaign for the daycare
Yes,
center.
I know. I heard it is wonderful news.
Thank you.
And I guess that Steve and I'll be seeing you at the Quartermains this evening.
Oh, yes, you do know it's an honor of Lord and Lady Ashton and his lordship's son.
Mm-hmm, I know.
Yes. We don't often get to meet British aristocrats here in Port Charles.
I really must be going.
Oh, yes, I must go, too. Well, why don't I walk down the hall with you?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Well, thank you for the meeting, ladies, and I'll see you later.
See you later.
No, Amanda, we're going to pick you up in our car. Oh, that's And what, pray tell, are you smiling at?
Oh, I take it you weren't invited to the Quartermain party tonight.
Are you trying to tell me that you were?
Well, everyone who's anyone is going to be there, Lucy. You know, Tony's going to be there, but then you probably did know that, didn't you?
Well, I mean, I don't keep up with his social calendar as of late. Would you be terribly surprised if I did show up at the party?
You betcha.
Good, then prepare yourself for a great big surprise.
Yeah, and how are you going to pull that off?
If I put my mind to it, I can pull off just about anything.
Dr. Markle, please call the lab.